So I posted on Instagram earlier and asked if anybody had any questions for us, and we got a ton of them.
Oh, man.
Welcome to Crocs in the Kitchen.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Jessica. So if you've seen any of our other Q&A videos, what have we done so far? Personal Q&A, potato Q&A, a diet Q&A. We've done a few different Q&As.
Yeah, it's a rapid fire Q&A.
They've always had like a theme, but this time I just posted on our Instagram account, which by the way, if you're not following us on Instagram, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Go to Instagram, go to @CrocsInTheKitchen. That's Crocs with a K on Instagram, and follow us. And then next time we ask for questions, you'll be able to ask us a question, and then we might answer it in a future video. But we've skimmed through these questions, but we haven't even read them all, and we're just gonna go through and like answer a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put 20 minutes on the clock and then answer questions, and we won't get to all of them, I can tell you that right now. But if we don't get to your question, don't worry, because we will hopefully get to it in a future video.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
How are you taller than me right now? I got tired of sitting on the stool, so I'm sitting on my computer chair right now. This is where I'm at, people. Look, I can swivel.
Like we told you guys, we're going on a trip soon, so we are trying to record some videos in advance. So this is like our third video we're recording
of the day.
So Brian's bony butt can't handle our stools that we normally sit on. And
that is very true.
Yes. So he is going to be a little short.
I'm a little shorter, but I'm a lot more comfortable right now than I have been before.
Yes, he's super comfortable.
But are you ready to get started?
Yes. Okay.
Alrighty.
So put the timer on. Wait, let me read the first one. So it's like, okay, so I'm ready.
Read the first question, then I'll hit the start.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, ready?
Go.
Okay, this one just wants advice for somebody looking to eat more starch / whole food plant-based. They want to lose 20 pounds and they're already vegan. What would you say to them?
Start eating starches and whole food plant-based to lose those 20 pounds. I know it's really straightforward advice, but...
Yeah, I mean, we transitioned from eating the sad American diet, the standard American diet, the SAD diet, and switched into this. So I think if you're already eating vegan, it could be more difficult and easier. I could see either way, because you're already eating like all this delicious vegan food probably, so you know what's out there. But yeah, I would say maybe start swapping like 1 or 2 meals a day with something that's whole food plant-based, and then kind of like just, try new recipes. Yeah. Try a new recipe every week that's whole food plant-based until you can get more recipes in your arsenal and try to switch over. Yeah,
cutting out a lot of the like oil and stuff like that though,
yes.
or the other processed foods.
Take the oil out.
Yeah, take the oil out, and a lot of that weight will just start to come off naturally from doing simple changes like that.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay, just came back from vacation, fell off plan somewhat. We've never done that.
Oh God,
ever. Yeah. How do I, or did you, get back on track?
Very simple. We have one very hard rule, and that is no bad food in the house. None whatsoever, no bad food in the house. And so we come home and we are immediately back on plan no matter what. But that leads to the other rule that we do, and that is plan ahead for your food. Have food ready to go when you get home. Now, obviously, you can't have fresh food. Usually, if you go on like an extended vacation, you can't expect to have fresh bananas or something lying around. But get some frozen meals, batch cook some stuff, freeze them, do all that kind of stuff, and trust me, it'll be a lot simpler coming back.
Also, on our last trip, I knew we were getting home like a Sunday afternoon. So Saturday afternoon, what I did was I made sure I had my grocery list I pre-bought anything that wasn't perishable the week before we left. Yep. And then I had all the perishable items in a list ready to go. So before we even got home, we actually went to the grocery store and got all the like veggies and produce and stuff we needed. And then right when we got home, it was like salad prep and everything was ready to go. So planning.
Next.
Oh, this one's from the Giroudi family.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. She says, what has been your favorite thing about adopting a whole food plant-based lifestyle? I don't know. I mean, there's so many things. It's completely changed our lives. Like I would just say that I'm just so much happier now. because, and it's because of like, it's not just because of the weight loss, it's not just because of how I've eaten, it's like we've completely changed our lifestyle, we've like reinvigorated our like joy and just zest for life, I would say. And so it's just been amazing.
Yeah. For me, the best part about the switching has honestly just been my ability to cook like
Yeah.
a lot of like from scratch meals and stuff like that. I've stated it before, like I love experimenting. I love finding out recipes and working on them and doing that kind of stuff. And so that has been like just one of the best things ever for my life, is the fact that I get to accomplish that now. And it's like honestly a deep joy of my life.
And I get to benefit by eating all those tasty things. Okay, you guys are looking great. Have you lost any more weight? Or are you still trying or maintaining? So we get this question a lot. Like, are we still trying to lose weight? Are we maintaining? Where are we on our goals, etc.? We're still losing weight. My original goal, because I like to have goals. Brian doesn't have a goal weight, but my original goal weight was 165. I did hit that earlier this year. As of this morning, I was probably like 158. So I would love to get to like 150, just because I would love to have a padding so that when I do go on like a trip or something like that and gain, a few pounds here or there, that I'm still under like 160. So I'm still losing. It's definitely slowed down for me for sure, but I'm still like going in the right direction. Brian is also still losing, but we've done a little bit of sabotaging ourselves over the last few months. We've gone on a lot of trips where even though our big trip, we did try to stick close to our diet. You still gain weight when you're, eating all the salt and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like we've been doing like 2 steps with, how do you say it? 1 step forward, 2 steps back, or something. Like, no,
I wouldn't say
not even that. We've been losing and regaining the same 5 pounds.
Yeah. So back in August, I weighed like 349, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm still in the 340.
Like 345 or so right
now.
Yeah.
So I lost weight. We would have like a birthday or something. I'd gain a little bit back.
Gain a couple pounds back.
Go on vacation. I'd gain something, like, and then I'd lose it, and then I'd gain it, and then I'd lose it. And so I've kind of hit this weird little roller coaster right now.
The thing is,
but I'm going to break this cycle right now.
Well, the thing is, we are after Europe.
after Europe.
No, we are losing weight when we have 2 or 3 weeks where we're 100% on plan. Like, we'll lose in that 2 or 3 weeks. We'll lose like 5 pounds easy, and then we've been just like, it's my birthday, our anniversary trip, whatever. So we have done a lot in the last few months, but early next year we're not going to really have a whole lot going on. So we're really just going to stay focused and that will help a lot.
That's a deep question.
But we definitely are still losing weight and we still have weight to lose. It's just like, everyone goes at their own pace. We're not in any like rush.
Yeah, I'm not in any kind of rush to get down to that goal weight, whatever it might be. It's like right now. It's like, next question.
This is a good one. This one has come many times and we're going to answer it right here,
Go for it.
now. Oh, we could do a separate video just on this. Do you all have loose skin, and will you have it removed? Merry Christmas from Texas. Yay, thank you for the Merry Christmas. Obviously, we have loose skin.
Yeah, we lost a lot of weight really quickly.
I've lost like 125 pounds. Brian's lost almost 175 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, obviously we have loose skin, and we will have loose skin. I am fine with, I don't really mind whatever. I get really self-conscious about my arms.
She does.
Sometimes in videos, I'll be like, oh my gosh, Brian, you can see my arms. Love, Brian, edit that out. I get really self-conscious, but I get so inspired because there's so many people I've seen online who just share that stuff and are super comfortable with themselves about it. And that's so inspiring because that's just like it. Because the thing of me, it's almost like, not like a badge of honor, but it's like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I went through. I spent years tearing up my body. Yeah, I'm going to have my skin's not going to be perfectly great and whatever, but I never had it anyway because I've always been overweight my entire life. And even when I'd lost weight before, I had been really overweight before that. So I had loose skin. So it's just
Yeah, I know. For me, because I've got quite a bit of skin,
Yeah.
just from the sheer size that I was. I have no plans for getting any kind of removal thing going on because part of me is just like I don't really care what I actually look like, but at the same time, if it's an inconvenience for me, then I might want to actually have something done. But yeah, I've got no
But right
plans.
now, I feel like
No,
you're
no, no,
fine.
no, no.
Like
I'm
you're,
still I'm
yeah,
still losing weight and I'm still trying to
yeah.
do that. But I have no plans on getting any kind of skin removal stuff going on right now. But who knows? That might change. Not to mention, I hate surgery, and the thought of going
Ooh.
under the knife is just like,
Ah.
oh, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Do you fast at all?
No, other than
I
sleeping.
No. I mean, I do play around with like trying to whenever we eat dinner. Like I eat breakfast later than he does. So I like to kind of like make that period in between longer, but nothing really formal.
Yeah.
Do
And no,
you
I don't do fasting at all.
do you still struggle with wanting to eat other food? Is it easy to be compliant now?
It's easy to be compliant.
Yeah.
I still crave other foods though.
You want breakfast food.
I always crave breakfast foods. I know I shouldn't be going after that stuff. And I know some people talk about, well, you shouldn't be craving blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm a human. I have memories tied to that. I've got a lot of history involved in breakfast. Breakfast was the first thing I learned how to cook. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to crave those things. But at the same time, I'm smart enough to not give into that, like, all the
Yeah.
time.
The two big things for me are cheese and chocolate. And cheese, I honestly don't crave anymore. Like the first year we did this, I was like all about like, I would go into Whole Foods and be like, ooh, cheese sample. And now I'm just kind of like, eh. But for me, chocolate, I still like, I love chocolate. And so, I mean, I do have like my nice cream and my hot chocolate and my new recipe that I just did with the cookie with the chocolate. So I try to just limit myself to like one little sweet like bite of chocolate at the end of the night, and that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Let's see. How supportive is your family of your dietary changes? Very supportive.
Very.
My mom was on the video a few weeks ago, or I guess last week.
Yep.
Or no, I don't know. I don't know when this video is coming out because we're filming so many today. But my mom was on a few weeks ago. But I actually want to do a video. This is actually a video I want to do, a separate one. And I want to have a couple of our family members come on and talk about like their role and how they viewed this whole change that we've done. And my mom has agreed to do it. So, well, my mom will do anything that I ask her to do. But hopefully we can get somebody from your family too.
Yeah, the families are very, very supportive. I would like to do a quick shout out though to one person, not family member, but my church family, a spiritual father to me, and that is Doug. Doug, you are awesome. Thank you for everything that you have done for me. He has given me money to go out and buy new clothes and stuff like that. And he was just like, I just want to invest in your future. And that just means so much to me. I love you, dude. You are awesome. I will see you tomorrow.
But this video will come out whenever, and then you won't see him tomorrow because it won't have winning. Okay.
Don't matter.
Okay. Advice if you're a picky eater. I will say one of the things that I read early on was because some people were like, well, what if I don't like salad? Because the way we eat a giant salad every day. And they were like, okay, well then take vegetables and like dip them in hummus. Like I think maybe you can find, I don't know. I'm not like, I used to actually be pretty picky about stuff. Like I would say just repetitive over time, like eating certain things. Like there's so many things I didn't like before that now I love. So I think your taste buds change over time. You just gotta like, just keep trying new things.
Yeah. Just find out what works for you.
Would you consider doing more Instant Pot recipes?
We totally need to do more Instant Pot recipes. It is currently an underutilized appliance in our household, but mainly because whenever we cook soup and stuff like that, we cook such giant portions of it that, like a standard Instant Pot would be good for like a meal or two. Like, so we try to make them for like 5-6 days worth of meals sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, this is a good question.
Go for it.
We've gotten asked this a few times. Will there be little Crocs in your near future?
Oh, you've got current little Crocs. They're sleeping right over there. We've got Oliver and Scout Croc, our little puppies.
They're fluffy.
As far as the children question goes, I certainly would love to have children one day. But that is not my decision to make. It is entirely Jessica's decision to make, and I am sticking by whatever she decides.
The thing about the children is, like, for so long, I was so unhealthy, both physically and mentally, that I couldn't imagine, like, having children. And also, as far as Brian goes, like, no offense, but I didn't want to have children with a 500 and something pound. Like, I just, we would always talk, like, are you going to live to 40? Like, I don't want to have children and then
have me die.
Then, like, not have a father. Like, he's the one who wants the children. No. Well, for real, though. But honestly, this whole thing has kind of, like, it's just now become a thing where I'm like, okay, we could, like, think about this. But, like, I still need more time. We still need more time to ourselves. And we're still there's so many things I'm trying to do for my own mental health. And I think that, who knows what the future will hold. But right now, there are no plans.
Yep.
How do you keep your kitchen so clean? You do a lot of cooking.
Jessica yells, "Clean the stove!"
Clean the stove. I'm very meticulous about everything. Like, I cannot have dishes in the sink. Like, we run the dishwasher. I mean, we pretty much run the dishwasher every day because we go through so many dishes, cooking and making stuff and eating giant salads. But
yep.
We honestly, like, I'm pretty meticulous, and I mean, if Brian were left alone, it probably wouldn't be that clean, but...
What are you talking about? I use, like, a plate, some silverware.
I have a process.
Cup.
Like, I make sure I run the dishwasher before I go to bed if it's full, and then I unload it in the morning before I go to work. And I just have, like, I just have a certain, just patterns that I get into with it. Okay, what's the secret to a happy marriage? Happy wife, happy life?
Win every argument. No, I'm kidding.
What?
That's horrible
Hey.
advice. For us, honestly, it is just, sheer grit and determination to understand that you love somebody no matter what, and you stick to that, at least for my case.
Well, and I think that after doing this whole, like, going on all this lifestyle change adventure, whatever you want to call it, I think that find something that you guys can do in work, a goal you can work toward, or something you can do in common.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, honestly, like, the last year, our marriage has gotten so much better just because we're both, whether it's working on this project for the YouTube channel, or whether it's just, like, cooking or figuring out new recipes and trying to navigate this whole food plant-based lifestyle.
Yeah.
Just having a common ground to be, like, working toward has really helped us.
Yeah, but that had nothing to actually do with love, because our love for each other is, like, so rock solid that it didn't matter. We could argue all the time, and we could be absolutely hating each other at the time, but the love was always there no matter what, and we always would, try to work on whatever it was that we were doing. We're not separating,
there's
no,
ever. There's no option. Like, that's not an option for this to fail. Like, this is... Yeah, no. It's just, this is what it is. Do you have any long-term goals, certain weight or health numbers, blood pressure, cholesterol, etc.? Well, I think both of our blood pressure and, like, different things on our blood work has definitely improved. Yeah,
I ended up going to a doctor the other day. It was urgent care because I had come down with an ear infection. Oh, shocker! Guy did my blood pressure and was just like, "Nope, your blood pressure's perfect. Like, nothing wrong."
I already talked about my goal weight, whatever. Brian doesn't have a goal weight. My goal weight for him is somewhere around, like, 250. So I think he has, like, another 90 something pounds to lose. But he doesn't have a goal as far as that is. And I didn't have an issue with, like, cholesterol or anything like that. I did have some other stuff in my blood work, but honestly, like, everything's pretty much normalized at this point. So yeah.
And my stuff has only gotten better. So I don't really have a long-term goal for that side of it.
Let's see. Is there any food that you really miss since going plant-based, and how do you find the willpower? We kind of answered those already.
For me, it's breakfast food. So yeah.
We enjoy your channel very much. Please continue. What is your monthly weight loss now? Again, we kind of just discussed that. I would say, like, if we were on and doing our plan 100% and not going on, like, any trips and eating, like, off our, like, normal stuff, I would say I would probably be averaging maybe around, like, 3 pounds a month, and at the current weight I'm at, and you would probably average, I don't know, like 8.
Yeah, something like that.
8 to 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you ever imagine going back to your previous way of life?
Nope.
No. Like, it's just it's not even. I don't even think about like.
There's
just no way.
I don't even remember what it was like
Yeah.
to eat that way. And now when I do kind of think about it, I'm like,
I wasn't happier.
Wait, what in the world? I ate an entire bag of pizza rolls one time, and I was just like, and I'm not talking one of the small, I'm talking one of the big freaking ones.
Remember when we used to get Papa John's and eat like...
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, we were insane.
Did you struggle with this at first? Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to quit on the first day of potatoes.
Yep.
After the first meal of potatoes. The second day, the first day after the potatoes of the whole food plant-based, I was ready to jump ship.
That first soup we made, that was just like, oh God.
I was ready to go back to calorie counting. We struggled a lot. And the only way we pulled through was with each other.
Yep.
But yeah, we definitely struggled.
Next.
Oh, why are you so darn cute?
Because I was born this way. I mean, I think I've always been kind of cute. I thought they were just talking about me. We are cute because we are,
weird.
and we're goofy and we're weird.
Quirky.
And yeah, that's
I
really
don't know.
about it. People think we're cute, and we are just like,
huh? Okay.
All right,
we're just us.
Sure.
How do you find out about the kitchen gadgets and containers that are out there? I do a lot of Amazon shopping. I love reading Amazon reviews. I just love like getting in the reviews because you can really see like, you know, I just love doing the like product comparisons and stuff like that. So if I'm in the market for a new whatever, I'm on Amazon reading reviews and all that kind of stuff. Which, by the way, we mentioned in our previous video a few weeks ago that we actually have an Amazon list like page now. So if you click the link below in the description, you can see all of our favorite products on there. And we only put stuff on there that's stuff that we use, that we love, not, you know, if it, like, we have a can opener that I don't really like, so I didn't put that on there. Like, we don't put anything on there unless it's something we've tested and we feel comfortable recommending to you guys. If you do click on that link, there is a small commission that we get, and we use that to help us with the channel and, you know, making more content for you guys. Yeah. But
it won't cost you anything
extra. It's just if you click that link, then anything you buy through that, like, through clicking on that link, there's a commission that goes back to us. Just a warning. So yeah, there you go.
But we do have things like the underblade spatula on there and a couple of other things too. And a lot of people have asked about those types.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever see us using a product on screen, you can get that product generally on our Amazon page. I kind of want to, we're at 20 minutes. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do like a couple more. Oh God. Sorry. Okay, this one's quick. Okay, there you go. This one's quick. Gotcha, go. Do you have a podcast? I do not currently have a podcast, but it's coming soon. It is coming very soon. I promise. Very soon. Any suggestions for making this type of diet change while living and cooking for people who don't? We need to do a whole separate video on that. Yeah. Because we did another video where we asked you guys for some feedback on that for people who are doing it with like alone or whatever, or having other family members who aren't doing it. And you guys gave the best advice. So we are working on compiling all that together, and we will do a separate video about that. Next. What recipe are you excited to make vegan that you haven't yet? The next one. I want to make a Kentucky hot brown. Ooh, that would be an interesting take. I don't even know how. Oh, this one's good. What is one fun, nerdy, cool, quirky thing about yourselves that nobody knows? Well, funny enough, we filmed another video earlier today that was all literally just quirky, just the weird stuff about us. So we'll link to that below, and you can find that. Do you all have a weight you're wanting to get down to? We already answered that. What is each of your favorite meals to make? I think this one's a good one to end it on. Yeah, this is a good one. Do you want to go first? Favorite meal to make? I mean, keep in mind, we got a bunch of them. We've got stuff that we haven't filmed that we do. You know, like sometimes the pancakes that I'll make you on Saturday mornings, or some of the other stuff that I do. To make, like, because you make most of the stuff, so it's like each of us. Yeah, but I would say your favorite meal that is made by us. Okay. Ooh, gosh, there's so many. You go first. Mine is really, really straightforward. I love the jambalaya that we make, which we haven't done a video for, but also simultaneously the red beans and rice. You guys have no idea how much I will make that stuff
Yes.
because I'll get home, we'll have our salad or something, and I'll be just like, I'm hungry. And I'll be like, okay, I'm just going to make some red beans and rice.
Yeah, and we do have the link below to the video for that because
Yeah.
you recorded that video.
But we don't have a jambalaya video, and that is still one of my all-time favorites. So
I think mine right now is that spaghetti squash recipe that we did. So it's the spaghetti squash with the, what do we call it, tomato chickpea sauce.
yes.
It's just so good. Like,
Yep.
it's such a filling, nice dish, and it's just pretty, and I just love it. So
Yup.
we're gonna make it tomorrow, actually. But yeah, I think that's my favorite one. And we have a video out for that one too, so we'll link to that as well.
Yep.
This was fun.
This was quick.
We should do this more
Yeah,
often.
we should time these a little bit more often. I know you went over.
This was way better because usually when we do a Q&A, we like mill, we come up with like, for questions, we come up with 10 questions, but I like just answering them.
This was super simple, which
like,
is something I love.
Yeah, I like just answering them kind of on the spot like that. So, yeah, if you have questions, you can post them below in the comments, and we will add them to another Q&A video list, etc. But this one was...
If you are going to put questions down below, do hashtag
Yes.
question in your comments, so that way we can keep track of all of those.
This one was specifically for the Instagram questions that we got today. So if you want to participate in future Instagram question poll thingy-majiggies, then be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
And yeah.
We're getting super close to that 10,000
Yes,
mark
I'm trying to
on
get to
Instagram.
10,000 on
Trying to get
Instagram.
to that
That's like my
10,000 mark.
goal.
And also, you can find us on Facebook and all that other
Yes.
stuff. But if you haven't subscribed, please do so. As I can say this right now, on the day that we filmed this video, which will date it literally before we started filming this episode, we hit 40,000 subscribers. Yes. That is amazing. That is awesome. We haven't been doing the channel for a year yet. And it's just crazy to think that we have 40,000 subscribers on this channel. It just blows my mind. You guys are awesome. Yes. And the fact that you love us and you love watching our content just is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. But if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and then click that bell that is right next to it so you can get all of the notifications whenever we do post a new video like this one.
Yay.
But I think that's all I got.
That's all I got.
We will see you next time on Crocs in the Kitchen.
I'm
Bye.
taller than you.
You're taller than me.